Intense, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's all about, I guess, taking it in baby steps. But I mean, if you look at this mountain, the way it's shaped, is we're in an upper, it's like a bowl that we're in. And you have a ridge to your right, and you have a ridge to your, here's the ridge to the left, that's the ridge to the right. And then above us, you have the top of this ridge. Now I can see Job's Peak.
How am I supposed to get the next 15 feet, Rick? I got nothing.
You gotta follow me.
I got nothing.
We're gonna cut up to the straight ahead where I'm looking. You hear that? And then you're gonna cut up these rocks and it gets less steep right there.
Oh man, Rick. I'm flipping now.
Keep your foot dug in. If you slide, remember, stay flat.
I'm just trying to.
You need a hand, man? Because I could probably pull you. You're gonna have to come near me.
I want to get up there so I can go.
It does flatten out up there because there's multiple ridges built into this mountain. And so every few hundred feet we'll reach a ridge. And in the ridge is what we want to take back down to the cemetery. But you're not going to be able to do that because it's all gravel. See the rock? Can you reach the rock right there?
This rock is not.
The other one, the big one.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
Dig your foot in, like dig it a little, and then push up.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
There you go, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's called getting old. Welcome to the club.
Oh my God.
I do this all the time. We climb mountains all the time.
Yeah.
And you get your body eventually, what do they call it? Acclimates to the altitude and to knowing what to grab, what not to grab. I kind of carve out paths really well when I investigate. And I always tell everybody, just follow me, because I can carve a pretty solid path for my investigators. If they follow me, they know they'll be safe because I didn't slip, so they're not going to slip. Like if I didn't make that and I started sliding down, I'd tell you don't go that way, you know? I'd be like, fuck no, I just fucking busted my ass, you ain't going to go that way. But to get up here where it's flat right here, we can almost stand. Yeah, much flatter. I could see almost over the ridge, like over the other side. That's good. I'm gonna break some of these branches for you. There we go. I mean, we don't use any ropes or nothing because sometimes it's just better to help one another when we're climbing. You know what I'm saying? Like if I go a certain path, you go that path. That way I can, if I get ahead of you, I can pull you up or whatever. Well, we could see over the edge here. No, because I can see, when we were down here, I could see Job's Peak. So there's got to be a way to see Job's Peak from here. See? See how it goes?
I think we are inadvertently climbing Job's Peak of the sister group.
We might be, but we could still cut over the ridge. That ridge meets up with this ridge. You could see it. And when we can get to a easy access point to that way I want to go, when it's less steep, we can go down. But we can't go down this.
I just really want to.
We can't go down this.
I know.
We have to go down a different way.
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
I really want to get out of this situation. I can't tell you it's not.
Trust me, we're all right.
I know. I trust you.
if I was worried, I'd tell you this isn't good, but this is good. This is what we want to be up here. We want to be a few hundred feet up. We're only at 7,000. There's another 5,000 feet. We won't go that far, but when we can get another few hundred feet, I can get shots of you and me with the valley in the background. But I see multiple washes cutting in, so that's a sign that we're going to reach a hillside or a ridge. Now if we reach a ridge, we'll follow it out of here because it'll be easy for us to walk back down to the mountain, and we won't walk on this because the ridge is all dirt.
I'm done with this shit. I'm like really done with this shit. It is just freaking me out.
Yeah, but it's almost, look, if you look straight on above these rocks, if you look, this shit disappears.
Good. I want to be there.
We just have to get over the mountain's crown, or whatever they call that, you know, at the base of a mountain, how it's all rocks and like worn down rocks. That's what it is. It's all the crown. The first few hundred feet of this crown is made of this rock. You could, it's like a rock face we're on. Oh man, it's flat up here, dude. Right there. It's all flat, like a hillside. No more rocks. No more of this shit.
I don't know, I see more up there.
That's if we were going that way, but we're not.
Well, alright, let's do that one again.
We're going straight up where it's flat up there.
Okay.
That's our next breaking point. I'm gonna plow through this like a fucking bull out of hell. Look at that. We can walk up there, and look what I found, a track.
Nice.
It's an old track, but look how it starts. See? And you can tell it had toes, because if you look, it's kind of bubbled at the end. So
you can see the indentation.
right, there's indentations for toes.
Oh.
This is my foot.
Oh, I'm gonna go sit down.
And that's that foot. Yeah, take a seat. It's starting to flatten out up here, so trust me, it's the glory that matters. You'll be proud of yourself for doing it.
I'd like to be proud of myself with a few beers on the couch and watch the Family Guy.
You know what? That doesn't sound like a bad idea. I got my kitchen stocked with goodies like that, beer and wine, and I gotta find. Here it is. Put this camera down for a second. Here we go. About the same size, 16. Okay. Here's the track we found. We are at 16 inches right there. And it comes down. You can see where it compacted the ground right here. If you take away all the sticks, which we're going to do, now you can see there's an indentation. It's something pressed down. It probably was raining or muddy. When it gets wet, you can sink in this pretty well, at least a couple inches if you're about 500, 600 pounds. We're on flatter ground. As you can see, the climb was quite treacherous. I've been on worse. I mean, I'm lucky that this mountain has trees and roots to grab onto. When you're hiking in the Mojave, you don't have that. So if you roll or a rock gives away, you roll 1,000, 2,000 feet. But here we have trees and shit to stop us. And yeah, we would get banged up. But as you can see, we have a track right here on the side of a mountain. Not saying it's Bigfoot, but I'm not saying it's not. It's just that we have indentations for toes. It comes down like something pressed forward. Here's the arch. If you study, this is the arch of the foot because it came down and it flattened out this area, it left an impression. So anyways, this is Lord Rick of the Paranormal Ghost Society. Check us out, www.paranormalghostsociety.org. We are at about 8,000 feet. Job's Peak is 1,100 feet. We will go up to the top of the ridge. We will cut over, and we will slowly work our way down back to the car or where we're parked.